Hey everyone, Double J here. Once again, I have not kept up to my schedule. This video will be a short one for the most part. Um, this video was supposed to be the ages 3 to 5 of my life. However, it was supposed to be uploaded yesterday, and it was, but the video was corrupted, so I have to redo it. I only have about 8 or so minutes before my recording stops because I have to delete some stuff on my phone. But anyways, this one's gonna be a short one anyways, since not a lot happened in these years, but they were important things to me. So, um, just to recap on the last episode, um, basically I was found in a barn after birth, abandoned, um, was put into foster care, abused in that family, and then was put into family I'm in now, the adopted family, and didn't exactly treat my family well. So, because I just felt like a shitty little child. Um, but that kind of moves into this episode a bit. Um, so right after I turned probably 3-ish, not even, my mother was diagnosed is the word I'm looking for with stage 4 breast cancer. If you guys don't know, stage 4 is basically before it becomes automatically lethal. What the heck is with my camera? Stage 5 is where it's too late to really do anything. Stage 4 is where it's extremely rare for someone to survive, but there is a small chance that they will. Um, so yeah. School was a pain in the ass for me back then. I was in preschool basically, but all my friends and well, I didn't really have many friends. All the people I knew in preschool, um, had parents that would literally come pick them up because there were no buses for preschoolers, but the parents would come and pick them up, and normally it was the mother of the family. So even back then, I felt pretty left out, and having a mother who wasn't there, not by her own choice, but by just circumstances, it made me kind of worse towards her, I guess, in a way. I still loved her, even though I wouldn't tell anyone that back then. I didn't really know what to do with those emotions, so I took it out on her more, and I like I said, I treated them like a little piece of shit. Um, so split up, please, outside. But overall, this did not help the situation. This made me kind of feel like she was abandoning me again, like everyone else had, and that's why I treated them like that because I was afraid other people would abandon me too. Um, Even though it wasn't her choice, like who chooses to have breast cancer? Like as a kid, you don't think of that. You just kind of assume, oh, they're gonna leave me again. And everyone in the family was destroyed by this. I was a little piece of crap and took it upon myself to claim that I was the worst affected by it, but I already know that's not true. So, and actually, for anyone who does not know, my favorite color is actually pink. By the way, I'm looking at notes. My favorite color is pink because I feel like it's probably because of the breast cancer ribbon. That's what got me into the color. To be honest, as a kid, I didn't really have a favorite color, but pink was the one that stuck to me as like that's the color I want to say I love the most. And as I grew up, it just kind of became my favorite color. Um, and around 4 years old, I started helping out with the barn, or the farm, I should say. We actually had a few dozen cows, a few hundred chickens. We still have 100 chickens. My dad does at least. Um, we had two alpacas back then, which we actually gave to our neighbors. Well, we sold it to them because they're really hard to take care of compared to all the other animals. So there were two alpacas and even a little piggy named Curly Shirley. I don't remember why. I think it was because the little curly tail that she had, and we thought it was adorable, so we called her Curly Shirley. My sister did, by the way. I did. She's 2.5 years older than me, so she was about almost 7 actually at the time, and she chose to name it. Then I'm like, Shirley. Yeah. Um, and then the last thing that happened to me during these years was 2 months before I was 5. I remember actually the moment I heard this. I literally put it on my calendar as a kid. I probably still have that calendar somewhere. It was one of those wall calendars. I put it on my calendar Mom's coming home. Um, and my parents never saw that either. I don't know if they went in my room plenty, but I don't ever think they looked at that calendar. Um, yeah, it, my mom was not cured of breast cancer, but she was no cancerous cells were found in her after a bunch of chemotherapy and a bunch of meds and other stuff that she had to go through. It still destroyed her whole body. She can't do much to this day. She has trouble walking for long periods of time because it destroys your body. Every cell in your body is affected by it. It doesn't matter. Your immune system is put down to basically trash level where even just being near a dumpster can get you sick easily. No joke. Even just being near people who are probably healthy, but they sneeze or something, even if they're healthy, you still get pretty sick from that. And my mom gets sick very easily because her immune system is complete trash now. But yeah. So by the way, the only way to be cured is if well, the only way to be considered cured is if you are 5 years without any signs of breast cancer or any signs of cancer. After 5 years of no cancer cells resurfacing, you're basically considered safe. Um, or you're considered cured. It's not really safe, but the term for it is cured. You're not cured until 5 years pass, though, because the cancer cells can. If you guys don't know, cancer cells replicate. They duplicate themselves. They basically corrupt other cells in a way. Um, basically, they're abnormalities that force other cells. I guess they multiply or do they corrupt other cells? I can't remember. But basically, they create a little mass called a tumor. Or is it a tumor that's in? I think it's a tumor. Little ball of cancerous cells. So yeah, but at the age of almost 5, not 5 yet, it was about 2 months before I became 5. My mom was considered free of any cancer cells, and honestly, I feel like that was a miracle. Um, because it was stage 4 breast cancer. It was extremely late, and if we had caught it any later, she probably wouldn't have made it. Um, but yeah, that was probably one of the greatest moments of my life was hearing that my mom was coming back home. Even though I treated her like a piece of shit, it still meant a lot that she was not going to abandon me. Even though I know it wasn't her choice or anything. Yeah. And she was in the hospital this whole time, by the way. She wasn't allowed to come home or anything. She was stuck in the hospital. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video here. That was ages 3 to end of 4 or beginning of 5, I guess. So thank you for watching, and I'm gonna go do the other video for today right now. So bye.